Hi guys, I'm Dean and welcome back to another edition of The Inebriologist. Yeah, so this week is going to be a very special one. This brewery have literally I think they've just popped up in the last few months, something like that, you know. I haven't heard of them until I think it was about a month ago, something like that. Yeah, producing a couple of different beers on their line at the moment. But yeah, so the beer I'm going to reveal this week. So it's the Lupa dry hopped oatmeal pale ale, and it's by Arcadian Brewery, and it's also coming in at 5% ABV. Yeah, so this is as I said, this is a completely brand new brewery. Which has popped up in Cardiff. I think it's West Cardiff. They've literally just popped up in the last couple of months, and I've been really looking forward to trying some of the new beers, and yeah, it's just great to see so many different breweries now popping up and just giving the whole brewing thing a go, you know. One of the great things about these little sort of microbreweries popping up now is that there's always going to be lots of choice around, and I think that's what breweries tend to do now, is they're all about sort of seasonality and everything like that. So looking forward to diving into this. One thing I like to point out as well is the labelling they've done on it, which is looks really good. So yeah, it's just got a wolf on the cover there, which is quite nice, and then it's nice that they've got the brand Arcadian there as well, Arcadian Brew Company. Yeah, so from what I've heard of the brewery, it's run by two ladies, and yeah, they're producing some really good stuff. I wouldn't mind actually going around to their brewery at some point soon, just to have a little look around and stuff. So yeah, so looking forward to trying this. As I said, you know, it is I do like dry hopped beers, and it's an oatmeal pale as well, so which means, you know, it's going to be the type of beer where probably going to have a bit of body to it, which is good. I do like beers which do have a bit of body to it. So time to open up. Oh, I can smell that already. That smells very nice. It smells very tropical. And again, with these type of beers, they will be bottle conditioned, so they will have like a little bit of sediment or maybe a bit of haze to it, you know, but at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's still going to be a good quality beer. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention as well, I haven't got a specific glass from Arcadian. It would be good to have one in the future to add to my glass collection, but yeah, I've just got my Tin Works. That's not a plug at all, is it? But yeah, I'm just going to use this glass and yeah, see what it looks like. Yeah, so straight away, initially with that was that poured. I poured it sort of not too vigorously or anything like that, but there was sort of no sort of head coming through or anything like that. But then, literally, as like the last little bit that came out from the bottle, it's kind of got a bit of a head on it now. It's about a one finger sort of. Quite a creamy looking white head on it, actually. Looks quite nice, and it does sort of retain the head on it as well. As far as the liquid goes, it's a very murky looking beer. There's no clarity to that at all. It's very hazy, and it's kind of like a copper sort of brownish orangey sort of colour to it, which again, you know, as I said previously with other beers and stuff, you know, I don't mind beers which are really hazy anyway. If anything, you know, like when you get a hazy beer, it just means that, you know, there's no sort of finings have been put into it to make the beer clear, and that's a lot of flavour and stuff as well, you know, that is in a really hazy beer. But yeah, colour looks really nice. Looks a bit sort of milkshakey in a way as well. Looks quite thick, but yeah, time to have a little bit of a smell and see what we got. Oh, I love the smell of that. That is very nice. Wow, that's incredible. There's a lot going on in that. So with the first sort of initial smell I can get from that is it's just that sort of hit of tangerine, like orange peel smell. And then you got like, it's followed and it's kind of backed up then with some of the other tropical smells in there as well. So there's like sort of pineapple-y, sort of grapefruity, you know, type smell, but then it's got like an underlining sort of earthy smell to it as well, which is quite pleasant. Yeah, and it smells quite sweet, and as well, you know, you're going to get that sort of like resinous type of hops in there as well. It's a different type of smelling hop. I don't think it's going to be sort of it doesn't smell like those New World type of hops, like American style hops. It smells like something a little bit different. Let's have a look on the bottle, see if it's got anything. Yeah, Magnum hops, and then Styrian Wolf as well. Yeah, tropical citrus fruit aroma. So yeah, it's that sort of a different type of smell again, which is, it still smells quite tropical, but it's not as citrusy as what you get with some other hops. You know, you got like Citra, Simcoe, Centennial and that sort of thing, you know. But yes, a slightly different smell to it, but it smells really, really lovely. Also, it does have quite a piney sort of smell to it as well. And as I said, I think that's where it's coming from, that earthy sort of smell. But yeah, the pininess definitely coming from those hops. But yeah, I think it's time to dive in and try it anyway. So cheers. Yeah, I do like that a lot. Initially, when it does come through, it's quite sweet, and then it does have this sort of citrusy sort of burst then, but right at the back end is just massive bitterness, and it's really lingering as well. After a couple of sips of that, it's really bitter, but you know, I don't mind bitter beers at all, because in a way it does kind of make you want to go back to the beer and drink a little bit more, so I have no problem with that at all, you know. But yeah, as far as the flavours go, again, it's like those tropical sort of flavours, grapefruity bitterness right at the back of the throat, a little bit of sort of like citrusy lime, a little bit of lemon, but then there is a big sort of hit of that big sort of piney, grassy sort of flavour then as well. As I also said, with those oats that are in there as well, being a dry hopped oatmeal pale, the oats in there really do sort of give it a bit of body as well, which is really good. Smells fantastic. The smell is unbelievable. But yeah, flavour on it, the taste on it is very, very good. Highly recommend trying. You know, this is a brand new brewery. As I said, it's just popped up in the last few months. It's definitely worth having a check of them out and just see what other sort of beers they come out with. Yeah, tastes nice. Yes, so the score I'm going to give this beer this week is a 3.75 out of 5. It's a really, really good beer. Highly recommend it. It's definitely a beer which it's not sort of like your average sort of pale. It's nice that it's a completely sort of different type of beer. Smell on the beer is fantastic. It smells very herbal, citrusy. So yeah, highly recommend. If you manage to see them around the Cardiff area, yeah, give them a try. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to more beer videos. I shall see you very soon. Iechyd.